University of North Florida is at it again, doing great things. And Rance, you got more for us, right?
Oh, yeah. One student in particular has the honor of being the first UNF student to receive a scholarship to extend her education at Oxford University. And she did it by doing some research that was really close to her heart. UNF student Fortuna Tavalde has a strong connection to Autism Awareness Month.
The work that I've done in Dr. Alloway's lab has been predominantly focused on developmental delays, which is really close for me because my little brother was diagnosed with autism when he was about 3. I want to learn as much as I can about the different delays in development for children in terms of language and learning so that I can bring that information to him and help bolster his development.
That bond leads to her brother keeping very close tabs on her.
If I'm not home when I told him I was going to be home, he'll call me and be like, "Where are you?" So I love him to death. He feels open with asking me all sorts of questions. We're very close.
Her experience with autism led her to Dr. Tracy Alloway's class, and from there, she's taken the lessons to a higher level.
Well, I had experience in 3 different research projects done in Dr. Alloway's lab, but there was one in particular that I was very proud to have worked on and get published this past winter, and it was on studying working memory and learning across 3 different developmental delays.
Fortuna has grown with her project and has shared the knowledge that she has gained through her research with her parents.
There are some direct things like the theories and models that I learned about while doing this project are things that I tried to teach my parents about so we can apply it at home.
And her studies have taught her to look at autism in a different way.
I think a lot of the work that I've done in this lab has been really great in teaching me about neuroatypicality in general and how it's not necessarily just deficits and just something is wrong. It's more about understanding a new way of thinking, a new perception that is not typical to what we're used to, but is still just as valid.
Dr. Alloway nurtures her students to do great things, and Fortuna is no different.
When she walked into my class and, a couple years ago and expressed an interest in this research, we have had a great time. As she mentioned, we have worked on 3 different projects together, and she has been all hands on deck at every point. And to see her actually get published as an undergraduate student has just been a remarkable accomplishment.
Being published has led to Fortuna getting a great opportunity. The first UNF student to receive a scholarship to attend Oxford University in England.
For my particular program that I applied to, only 12 students in the entire world can get in a year. And for this, the Frost Scholarship is a scholarship that funds 10 students from the Florida University system and funds them to take a Master's of Science 1-year course at Oxford in any program of their choosing, so long as it's a Master's of Science in a STEM field.
Dr. Alloway says this experience will better help Fortuna in her future studies of autism.
The key for Fortuna when we had conversations was twofold. One, that the researchers who are leading this field in autism, they're based there. They're doing cutting-edge research, understanding about genetic models, behavioral models, how the individual thinks when they have autism. So she will really be in a perfect position to be able to learn from this cutting-edge research.
And nerves are not an issue when it comes to making this big leap.
Exciting, I guess is the word. I'm more excited about just going to Oxford and being able to represent UNF through the scholarship program they have there. So
represent well, Fortuna. Good luck. I'm Rance Adams for River City Live.
Wow, she admits to being a little bit excited and nervous, but she is cool as a cucumber, that one,
yeah.
Huh?
So she's actually studied abroad and been to England, so she's ready for that, but she's a little nervous about how her brother's going to take it because they're so close, but she is such an amazing young woman with a very bright future ahead of her, and she's up for another scholarship that could further enhance her education experience at Oxford, so we're wishing her the best of luck. Jacksonville is sending good vibes with you, Fortuna, and represent us well.
Thanks for introducing us to her.